Your boy's doing it again. Staying at the Red Roof in Weedsport. Room 206. And right out here, we should be able to see trains. Yeah, I might want to close that window. A little bit different from the one in Utica. Oh, jeez. Keep it down up there. But yeah, I'll be hitting the trails real soon once I get situated. Yeah, I should be able to see a train, I think. I'm hoping the track's right out here. So yeah, let me get situated and I'll get out to the trails. There is rain coming, so I think I see the road actually right away. And then somebody walks by the It's got a refrigerator. I just realized what was running. Refrigerator, microwave. Checking times anytime after 3 o'clock, so that's good to know. Because there's another day to come right after work, and it's late. It's like 4 o'clock. That's usually later than I've been, but no, after 3 o'clock you can check in anytime. That's convenient. I even asked them, you know, even if it's 9 o'clock. Oh yeah, somebody's here 24 hours. Oh, all right. Someone's flashing in here. Alright, well, let me get situated. The sooner I can get that done, the sooner I can get some hiking in at least before the rain comes. Because there's a bunch of it coming. The trade-off was, in my area, of course, lake enhancement. It's going to sit over my area. It's going to get down to the 30s, and we're going to get freezing rain. And it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Down here, well, I'll get a trail or 2 sections in or whatnot, and whatever happens tomorrow, I could rail fan. That's what I figured. If it's raining, trackside. All right, I gotta go get to my trail now. I like the little chair though. Oh, room service. Oh, those lights are bright though. Well, good afternoon, folks. It's afternoon today. It's actually 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Got some fun facts for you if I didn't include them in the video before. I'm staying at the hotel in Weedsport. Red Roof, of course. So it is 55 minutes from Sandy Creek to Weedsport. So, fun fact for you. Don't know what tomorrow is going to hold. I'll try to get as much as I can done today because there is nasty weather coming in tomorrow. It's gonna probably be a washout. And actually, you can kind of see it right here. So it's starting to work this way. But I'd rather be down here hiking and getting content instead of sitting at the house moping about it. Because up where I am, it's going to be lake enhanced again. And the temperature is going to be right at the perfect, it's going to be a wintry mess. So I'm like, see ya, out of work and got in the car. So, and we ended up in Weedsport. It feels good to get out once in a while. Because I don't get out much. There's nothing in where I live, so you get out to places like Utica, Weedsport. I a Chick-fil-A around my town, or, you know, within 50 miles, to be honest. Watertown might be the closest. I don't have fancy restaurants like that. Or an Arby's. Or a Cracker Barrel. I think there's an Arby's right next to the... No, I don't know. I can't remember. There's a little something like that next to the Louisport Red Roof, but, you know. Cleanse my palate after the hike. Try something different. So tomorrow could be a good chance of trains, but yeah, it's gonna be a freezing rain and, you know, ice storm BS up there. So come down here, get some hiking in the least today, get some of the, oh hey there, get some of the hiking done. Tomorrow there might be a chance of train, so if, you know, if it's raining at least, you know. I'm still kind of getting used to the booking process for Red Roof, but, you know, this is only the third time I stayed there in 2 weeks. So, because I wanted to see, I'm wondering if there is a way to pick each room you want. Like, these are the rooms that are available. 1, 2, and 3. Can I take 2? I haven't found a way to do that yet. But it worked out today, because today I got 206 looking right out at the railroad. How convenient. Well, it's not the best view, but I could see what's going by at least. Even if it is kind of... yeah, anyway. A room with the view anyway. Oh, those ducks haven't noticed you yet. You gonna fly away and make some funny noises? That's what ducks usually do. I'm surprised the fox over there hasn't found it yet. Huh. What? Wait a minute. Let's say something about it. Just notice this in case I forget that on the way back. What happened to this tree? I completely forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, this is the trail westbound we had a little preview of the last time we were out here near Jordan. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, that rain's coming in pretty heavy. See, that's the thing, I don't know if it's going to be a light rain or a downpour. But either way, it's going to be a suck fest up there in my area. But out here, it's not so bad. It's like 50% all day long with some 70% chances. But they don't tell you if it's a downpour or a sprinkle. I can handle a sprinkle, but if it's whoosh, no. If it's just going to be a light sprinkle, that's fine. So, you know, we'll know tomorrow. And if it's not, then, well, trains are probably still going to happen. Alright, we're almost to our start point. However, it's right in people's back lawns. I'll do a quick palm cam around. I'll talk about it right now, actually. So it looks like unofficially can park on this dead-end dirt road, because I looked in Google Images and it shows a car there, but it looks like it's a private driveway. So again, maybe not, I don't know. So that's a gray area, but there's a dead-end road right along the canal that takes you to a farm. You've seen it in the last westbound episode. No, you didn't. I don't think I did any footage on that farm. private property. So Will Palm came at the start, and then I'll get away from these houses. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of sketchy. So to the right, there's a driveway. It takes you back to a farm. I'll stop right here, actually. This is where we ended last time. We were seeing trains in the field. But off this way, there's a driveway. And we're on that side. Again, I don't know about parking options or not. So, here we go. Continuing on, westbound. Yeah. Sketchy. This building done here back in the canal days looks like, because there's a, again, I can't zoom in on it, but stone wall along the entire length of this building. I'll be able to show you right here. Get behind this cover. Oh yeah, spin around. So whatever this used to be, this building, you can see the stonework from the canal days. So that had to have been there around that time. Alright, let me get out of Sketchy Town and I'll get back with you. Yeah, some of the stuff I've seen on the way up from Weedsport, you got some eye candy coming, folks. You're going to definitely want to watch these next couple of segments, because you're going to have a nice little bit of eye candy here today. And then there's some stuff all along the way from Weedsport. So I'll just leave it at that. Locals already know, but YouTube probably don't. Thus why we're here now. There's a canal there. It's back to being a normal abandoned cesspool. But hey, it's been here 200 years. Yeah, so weather pending for tomorrow, but where I live it's gonna suck anyway. But here we are. I only have 2 hours to walk today before it gets dark, so at least another section of the trail got done. So it won't be a total loss. Again, in the morning, just get in the car, real fan from the car. No big deal. I mean, it's definitely looming, because what's going to happen is this front's going to come through, and it's supposed to rain tonight for sure, 100%. But if it's going to be clear of the area by morning, we don't know. Not in Sandy Creek, but down here, there could be a chance it could push past us. So, here we are. And if we look, if it does look blue off this way, yes, that's what's heading this way. They say it ain't that enough. It's going to rain and it's going to suck. But then in 2 days, it's like, so the last 3 weeks, it's been hovering around 50 degrees. Upstate New York weather hovers around 50 degrees. Then it's gonna thunder dump with rain. And then, it's like the spring bounce. You know, those jokes, springs right around the corner, shows you a car spring. Pretty much the spring just bounced. So it's been, we had a little bit of hump where it was nice and warm, and then it went back down to the 40s and 50s. And then boink, right up into the 70s. So today, it's probably about 52 right now. 2 days, 75. What the? It's those dramatic swings that get you. That's why some people can't tolerate it. Because you get used to nice steady weather. Like right now, it's beautiful out. And then it's going to feel like a heat wave, because in 2 days, it's going to jump up 20 degrees. compared to when the Arctic blast cold front comes through. It'll be 50 and it drops down to the 20s. And then, oh, 20s. Because it's just whee until it finally decides it's going to level off. Good luck with that. It's a roller coaster for sure. It's knocking on our door. I can't zoom in because I only have it with one hand, but here's what we're looking at. I'm gonna guess right around there. Yeah. There's more behind that too, so like I say, if we could get in a little spot like this where it's clear, or maybe it's not heavy rain, then we'd be fine. But trying to hit those nice little sweet spots where you got a couple hours where there is no rain, and then we could get something done. But it's hard to tell. That's why there's not sun out. This section of trail is probably about a mile between the actual parking area to the road there. So we're looking at about a mile. And it looked like there might be an airport around here as well. So keep that in mind. If the airstrip is active, I think it's a little airport, like little light planes come in and go, and especially during the summertime, I'm sure. Drainage? No, I don't think it is. Some kind of access. I believe this is a snowmobile trail. I say that. Did I go past it already? Yeah, you went way past it. Right there. On that tree, they have those on snowmobile trails, so you could avoid them. So I think this is a snowmobile trail in the wintertime. So you can kind of once in a while see where the snowmobile tracks dug up the path. So it could, I guess this part may be motor vehicle. I don't know, don't quote me on it, but I'm guessing that's probably back to why that field was accessible. It's right here. Motor vehicle definitely went down here and on this side. Could be maintenance workers chopping up trees, I don't know. Like I said, I have no clue what goes around. I live an hour away. I'm way out of my turf down here on this trail. So everything I say, other than ooh, that looks cool, take it with a grain of salt. That's why I say could be a parking lot, could not be a parking area. Don't know. Other than Interstate 90, it's pretty quiet out here. That almost got me. I thought that was a train horn, but somebody's loud exhaust. Very on cue when you said it was quiet. Whatever. Oh, I did drive in Jordan. Jordan looks like a pretty nice little spiffy town too. Nice little village feel to it. The roads look a little messed up. I mean, they go this way and then go that way, and go this way and then go that way. Instead of just making it straight across, it's like come to here, then turn this way, go up 10 feet, then turn down the main road you wanted, that we were just on. Other than that, it's got some history to it. Nice little town, village feel. The cesspool. I mean the canal. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, stepped on a bird. Huh. Coming up soon, obstacle course. These are snowmobile tracks right here. Coming soon to a trail near you. I can't even say it. Coming soon to a trail near you. Sometimes brain and tongue don't work together. They get into a fist fight. He was there on B-roll. Don't know if it's hurt or what, but again, you never know what you're gonna find. This time I got a good actual video of it, hoping it was there, and it's still there. So that's kind of baffling. It didn't go away twice, and it's still curled up right there. He's obviously used to people. So, and then note the stone wall behind it, the stonework from the canal. Okay guys, get your ice poppers ready, as I came across this by accident, and it's worth looking at. Uh-oh. I cancel that. I said that the pedestrian come around the corner, and I said, oh, cancel it. I didn't see the pedestrian, so I had to cancel it. This thing here, I have no idea what this would be. It's made out of concrete. Looks like a bridge abutment. We'll get to that down there in a minute. They got power lines going through. I have no idea what this could be. Obviously supported something, because you could actually see past the debris. There's a step up, you know, like a bridge. But there's no reason this would even be here. I'm kind of curious. I'm going up there because there is a trail that heads up there, and I don't see any posted signs. Let's go up and check that out real quick. No posted signs. Somebody else has been up here. See, it follows a power line, so maybe our answers are up here. Interesting. Huh. I have no idea. There's little concrete footings here. There's the power lines I'm talking about. It's the kind of power line right away. Oh, hang on. This don't make sense. Maybe bridge? Oh yeah, I see it now. We gotta do some research in this area. It crosses over there. I was looking over here. It crosses over here. You can kind of see. Let's go down there and look. So, back in the day, they built a bridge. What kind of bridge? Why? Why up here they had to pick it up quite a ways. Was it a rail bridge? Was it a road bridge? Clearly it's been abandoned and gone for a long time. And then that leads me to wonder what these concrete things were. Yeah, there's more to see, so. Yeah, for sure. If that was back in the day, that was a pretty impressive bridge. Because it goes right over there. That's quite a distance to Gap. Yeah, so it definitely would look like a bridge now. As I said, you can see the top step down to this part here, like modern day bridge would have it. So your beams can. So it must have been an important road, but then maybe that's why this one was built. I doubt this one may have been there at the same time the bridge was here. And then there's this. Alright, it gets better. There's a lot of stuff going on in this area. I'm going to divide titles so I don't oops anything. Okay. Speaking of bridges, this one. A wooden one. Try to get out here a little further. I'm the only one parked in the parking lot. You can see, and there's the other bridge abutment. Hiding casually where nobody will see it ever again. I hear Jeebos. So, the bridge would have went here, over the towpath, over the canal, over to here. But this road had to be here because look at the culvert here. That's an old time culvert. No. Okay. That is not what I was thinking it was. Ignore the whining. What, you or the train? Both? Yeah, like I said, there's a lot going on in here. Nah, you ain't gonna see it from here, trust me. It's too late for that. Just wishful thinking, but... Yeah, so the bridge would be right here. It would have crossed over to here. And according to this little tiny viaduct, this road was added later. So that bridge could have been this old road. Again, I don't know nothing. But, yeah. This road was made after the canal. And you got the stonework from the canal originally. So, I don't know. Baffling. There's our official parking area. That is on the map. And this is where we did our coming up preview. So, it's a lot to see in this area. That's why I think an airport's around. Landing strip maybe. Clankety clank. Yep, that confirms it's a snowmobile trail. Because those are ski marked going across. Uh-oh. Now it's starting to train. McDonald Road. So it must be that waterfall features a waste well. Culvert number what? Or that could be something coming up. I don't know. What the hell? Lick it. Alright. Must be the rain's getting close because there's nobody out here. Yeah, so this road was definitely added later. It was added later, but still back in the day because of the stone culvert. It looks ancient. Yeah, that's for sure what it was. So the road used to come across, went across the bridge, because it matches right up to here. So, and then they built this road later. After the canal, obviously. There's no way a canal boat's gonna get through that thing. But here's the feature for this episode. This is what we did the preview on. And remember how I said, well, let's wait for the sunlight to get better? There is no sunlight. Whoa. Somebody hit that sign. So we got something bubbling up out over here. It's just bubbling, there's no reason for it. It's got a little stone channel. Again, if you want to explore better, go right ahead. It's here for everybody to look at. They got wrecked. Oh wow. You could still see the wooden beams. Even the plank, some of the planks are still there. Just think that stuff's been down there almost 200 years. No, over 200 years. Just soaking in the water. Again, the parking lot's right there, so you could easily park and walk. Again, this would be a nice place to have one of those information signs on. This is like, say, culvert number 26. Stuff like that. And have a description on, you know, why it was done the way it was done. I don't remember this tree being down last time I was here, when I did the B-roll for the preview. Maybe it was. Yeah, it's an interesting look at for sure. Now imagine how much history is actually buried under all this sediment. Like, was there another control gate or, you know, another opening, stuff like that? What is buried underneath? Now I'm thinking I'm figuring canal stuff up. Because we know this is the canal. I wonder if that's some kind of drain? Because think about it. Canal's over here. Canal would be full of water. So I was wondering, maybe there was something in here, like doors. Maybe right between these two, maybe there's something in between these, like a door that stopped the water from going out, so the canal would fill to its level and it would spill over the I wonder. But that don't make sense, because where it is now, when you look further ahead, it'll flow over the towpath. I don't know. Somebody can comment down below if they want. But you can clearly see they left from here to here, even on the other side, from there to there, so water can come over. But still, it overflowed the towpath down there. I don't know. Because this would definitely be full of water. That's what that looks like. It's just a spill. Water gets too high, it'll spill over. You got me swinging. I'm not up to my I'm not up to date on my 17th, 18th century stuff. I mean, it makes sense, but it don't when it's gonna overflow the towpath. Why is there a car coming at me? Hey, somebody's on the trail. Get off. Any day you want his focus camera, that'd be great. It'd be a hilarious joke if you focused quickly and you missed your opportunity. Oh yeah, now you do it. Alright, so get to this road and see where to go from there. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. So all this is heading this way, and then it don't look so bad once it gets out of here, but like I said, it's hit and miss. They don't know when it's gonna move out. It could be early morning or it could be afternoon. They don't know. Because this storm apparently is hard to predict up here. So we'll get done when we get to the end of this road. I actually can right here see the rain band. So we'll go trackside. Try to see trains from the hotel room. Yeah, that's why it's getting quiet. The only thing here is trains and highway. There's no more birds, no more. Listen. Now if I stop here in the highway, then I'm tucking and rolling and duck and cover kind of stuff. Isn't something seriously wrong? Like, what is this over here? Whatever it was, the tree wrecked it pretty hard. That's an old post. That's a railroad tie. Why is there a railroad tie? Oh yeah, hang on. Still got the tie plate in it. How old is that tie plate? So questions. How long ago and why? Now, in this area is reasonable because the railroad's right over there. But how to get over here on the canal trail? That'd have to be something back in the day, like somebody came across a railroad tie next to the railroad and they just happened to be on the trail or on a boat or something. But why? This trail never seems to not disappoint. It always amazes me in some way, shape, or form. Or disturbs me, however you want to choose. Now, I definitely need to do some research. There's 2 more railroad ties. There's another railroad tie. Fencing. It could be fencing, because I'm pretty sure there was no railway through here. But now that I see this coming up, that's probably what it's for. Back in the day, they used railroad ties for fencing, I guess. That's one heck of a strong fence to be building out of railroad ties. What were they fencing? No surprises on this one. No. Again. Okay, we solved that problem. I was officially disturbed, but used railroad ties. It goes all the way down through. It looks like. And then again, the canals are right there. Alright, the railroad ties are no longer disturbing me. I'm sure something else will here shortly. This one was abused when it was a small, young railroad tie. Look at all the hammer hits. Somebody really wanted that spike driven in. They missed a spike and got everything else. Look, tumbleweed in upstate New York. Wait till that thing starts blowing around. You West Coasters have nothing. Wait till that tumbleweed starts blowing. An old telephone pole? This is not a railroad tie, this is a telephone pole. I don't know what you can find. Well, we're almost to the end, folks, so yeah, there's lots of stuff to see and there's more to come. I seen a bunch of stuff coming in from Weedsport. Again, Red Roof Inn saves the day again until camping season opens up. What the? Don't want to stop and look at everyone, but oh, what the hell? This also used to be a telephone pole. And this one here was hanging off it. Still holding its glory. So living from railroad ties to telephone poles now. Oop. Creepy tree down there. These are telephone poles. Alright, as I was saying, hope you enjoyed the video, and comment down below if you know half of what's going on. I'm going to take a little side tour here. There's the trail going back here. And there's the canal. A huge bunch of stonework back there though. Yeah, so what the, pardon me. Oh, oh. Oh. Well, we just seen a car on it, so I was thinking, oh, maybe that's part of the trail still. I have no idea. Oh, it's that road. Okay, I know where we are. There's a dead-end road coming up. Yeah, so we'll turn around here. This looks like it's a road. House right next to it. So we made it this far. I don't know what's going on here of access. I'll show you. Ow. Let's see if there's anything else going on here. And menagerie signs. Yellow plate safe and end here. Till I know more what's going on. I only say that because the rain clouds are right there, knocking. You can kind of see them now. So I still gotta get back to the car. So I'm not gonna push fate any more than I pushed it already. So one day here for today. Get some more research done and see where to go from there. I know in Jordan itself there is a little park, so maybe I could hike back to this point from the parking area. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Yeah. Look at all this Empire State Trail has got me into. Hotels, Easy Pass, restaurants. Something I would never thought about a year ago. I just looked up Arby's menu, so, and it's literally, you know where the Red Roof Inn yeah, you heard me. Red Roof Inn is. Arby's is right across the darn street. So, you know what, I'll be eating like a king because I've never eaten from bar. I don't know, I'll find out here. Should I do a review on that? I know not to eat at Taco Bell, but I've never had Arby's before. Is that any good? Well, I'll let you know tomorrow if I blow the toilet up or not. Because again, this would be the first time in my life eating at an Arby's. So, just like Chick-fil-A. Arby's, I know, has been around since at least the 80s. I remember hearing them when I was a kid, but never ate there. There used to be one in Pulaski, then it closed. So, well, I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. Oh, I thought that was a good one. Oh, can't tell. Oh, that was a tree. I couldn't tell if that was a tree or one of those old telephone poles we've been seeing. Yeah, the rain is closing quickly too, so hopefully it's a quick little rain shower. Yeah, that's it coming in right now. That's why we're not pushing fate. Because if it does turn out to be one of those surprise, it's a downpour thing, and I'm still a mile out on the trail. It's gonna end poorly. And where we are, that's where the tie and railroad spike and tie plate are stuck to the tie still, stuck in the ground. Whoa. I didn't know that car was going to be driving down the road. You probably heard the train horn right when I went, oh, I was going to say something else in the train horn. I was like, as of this recording, there's a fast food simulator game out. And for some reason, I was thinking about that as soon as I thought about ordering from Arby's. I could just see somebody in a little restaurant saying, 2 patties, 3 pickle, mustard, 1 squirt, 1 shake. That's all I could think about. Uh-oh, starting to sprinkle. Well, parking lot's right here, so. So all the cars I see behind me, the cars go down the road and turn this way, go down the road and turn this way. So, oh, I thought that was dead end road, but we'll find out shortly.